can I, with a few modifications and not breaking the bank, get this as fast as this? Standard, this little thing's 135 brake with a few little tweaks, so we've got planned for it. I think we can make that a little bit better. And yes, I know it's a Fiat. On to the modifications, first with a forged induction kit and a Bombardier 2 backbox Elite exhaust. It was just a pretty standard installation with the clamps and the rubber exhaust mounts. It does make a huge difference, as you'll probably hear in the dyno run later on. For the forged induction kit, we have to remove the scuttle panel that's underneath the window. We did drill a 74mm hole to allow cold air to be forced into the induction kit. I'm just test fitting the canister. Once I'm happy with the position of it, I'll tighten up the Jubilee clips. It is a huge induction kit in such a small engine bay, but we will be doing some more engine mods in the series coming up. Installing this rubber cap end with a Jubilee clip, I think you can get a little small air filter put into the end of it, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure what it does, but leave a comment in the comment section if you know what it's for. Once those couple of mods are done, it's time for a quick clean and then take it down to Centurion in Leicester to see what they can do with the 135 brake that this thing comes as standard as. So we have arrived at Centurion's in Leicester. Got a little bit of paperwork to fill out just before the first dyno run, making sure that everything's alright with the car. I do like the sound it makes now with the new exhaust fitted to it. They're now driving the Abarth up the ramp onto the dyno. The car then was strapped down so the 135 brake horsepower doesn't make it fly off the end of the dyno. Once this was done, it was ready for its first ever rolling road experience. Also a big thank you to Centurion Tuning, can't recommend them enough. Go give them a follow on their Facebook and their Instagram page, really helpful and they definitely know their stuff. The car then had a couple of warm-up runs on the dyno from the guys to see what they were working with, and they did work their magic with it. They did put a stage 1 map on the Abarth before giving it 2 full runs and fully sending it. I'll let you know the brake horsepower at the end of the video. Also leave a comment down below and see what else we can do to squeeze more power out of this T-Jet engine. This now was the final run after the stage 1 had been installed. We were allowed to actually come in and get a little bit closer to actually hear it as well, so we're pretty grateful for that as well. The best run today was 173 brake horsepower. I don't think that was too bad when this morning she had 135. We've still got a little way to go to get to the Golf R's 350 plus brake, but we're slowly getting there. I'd like to get the Golf R into the dyno also, just to see what the figures are from it. So that could be a video for the future to keep an eye out.
Straps consistently the 171, 172, 170, you know what I mean? Slightly down on the torque of where I'd like it to be, but it is a petrol, it's not a diesel. Diesels we chase torque, petrols we chase VHP. Okay. Yeah, so I'm
Say
gonna,
170.
Yeah, 171, 172, 179.
Yeah, so how the best way then to get it up to stage 2 for you to remap it, where's we'll go with that?
Tell you what, I've got your Liam, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I've got your details.
Yeah.
The bounce message back yesterday.
Sweet.
Paid you deposit
Sweet.
the day before.
Yeah.
The day just merged
Don't
into
they?
one these days. But let me look into your mods. It's what?
Your age. Oh, he's digging back now, isn't he? He's digging back now.
Touche. It is. You know, when you're a kid, the time seems to drag forever, doesn't it? You get old and
Summer
it's
holidays feel like forever now.
It's like Christmas is done, and before I know it, it'll be Christmas again. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It is nice.
But yeah, if you could have a look.
Fair play.
Have a look and let me know.
I will do, yeah,
what we
because
can-
we have an account with this company that supplies all the hardware for
Yeah.
various different things. This is not my forte. The mapping side of it, no problem.
Now, if you listen carefully, you might actually be able to hear the modifications that this Golf R has actually got. Now, the owner Graham has actually let it slip here on what's actually underneath the bonnet of it. I'll just keep an ear out.
Here early. What year? 16. It's only got a res delete on the exhaust, but it's got the R line induction. It's like a quick induction.
R-line, R600 intakes.
Yeah.
It says it on it also.
Yeah. When you hit race mode, that's what it sounds like.
Elbow delete. It should have. Someone, did you put that on?
It's an elbow delete on the induction.
That's it, yeah, elbow delete.
Yeah, it's got the-
allows better flow.
It's got the bigger part, yeah, big flat.
Sound throated on it.
It does. Only when you hit eco, though, it's nice. You put it in race mode, the idle changes, and then yes, it does.
Suspension brought it to us for a stage 3. Litco turbo, we bolted a Litco on it. It got all the arrests, APR, fucking coil packs, all the fucking trimmings. Did the low pressure, high pressure fuel pump for him. Bolted everything on. Turbo rig yet to change, but I did it. And we mapped that up stage 3. 500 brake, 600 Newton meters. And you know how you can hear that? It almost sounds like that 5 cylinders. You know, the noise on them is fantastic. And I took it down there. Probably it was the best car I've ever drove. And I have been in them all. The Lambos, the fucking McLarens a lot.
Yeah.
And I always come back to these cars. These are the best cars to pop off. Most amount of fun you can have for the money you
They
can
don't
spend.
watch, they're good on. Good.
Go on then, what's the most BHP you've had off that you've seen on there?
Not
On
the
one of
rollers.
them?
On the rollers.
Oh,
on the
on
roller.
the rollers?
Yeah.
The Lambo did 700.
But that's fucking scary. Strapped in.
Believe it or not, they play hard down different there. You'd think so, wouldn't you?
It's just scary. Just being
we
sat
had
there
a-
strapped down.
We had a Mitsubishi Lancia once that was tuned up. It was only about 450, 460. So we put that on 4-wheel drive, so it was fully bedded on and everything else. And when Richard was on the line over there, I was stood watching that squirrel. He got big fucking sticky tyres and stuff, and he went like that. At probably, Rich said he looked at the clock when it happened, he were about 160 mile an hour. And you know when you're facing just a brick wall, it's scary. And you can't touch brake.
Oh no, I can believe it.
You've just-
All the
yeah.
fibre in your, as a driver, you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
natural,
touch
isn't it?
you
Yeah,
can.
of course,
You've
yeah.
got the dyno and everything. Bite in and fucking spit you off.
Yeah. Bum
Yeah,
squeaky tire.
yeah, I've drove my car off the edge before. Yeah, I had a Jag 3 litre when I first set up here, and I'd had problems with the dyno, and I couldn't figure out a specific setting on the software, and then randomly, as you do, 3 o'clock in the morning, woke up, bang, got it. Oh my fucking god, I know what it is. All I want to do is get over it, try it. But I come up and I've had a week, I'm exhausted, mentally fucked, physically fucked, and I'm on my own. I'm determined, but it's rear wheel drive, so I've got to get it fully on the bed. Before the cell was built, this was just a hollow unit. And I drove it up on, went to get the rear wheels on, just gone into the roller. I hit the throttle and stuff the brake, went straight up the edge. And the car was like that. But it landed in the sweetest spot I could, no damage, no nothing. But now I've got to try and get this on. So I had to jack the front up, get the car level, use them straps, inch by inch by inch by inch, yeah. But I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the results are in. So, 173 brake. Again, I'm pretty happy with that. Not a bad start. Printout shows it. On to the next thing. So, don't forget, like, share, comment, and keep up with the series of can an Abarth 500 beat a Volkswagen Golf R? And until next time, we're out of here.